Good morning, friends. Today we are going to be working on a Origami Ninja Star. An Origami Ninja Star. Origami is a long known art of Japan, and it is the art of paper folding. You will need to begin with 2 sheets of origami paper, and if by chance they run out, you can always use a piece of white paper as your second sheet by folding it into a triangle fold and cutting off the extra slice. So the first thing you're going to need to do is take your paper and fold it in half. Make sure to match up your corners precisely. Once you get your corners lined up nice, then you can crease the bubbled area. Press down with your finger and crease to the left and crease to the right. Do the same thing with your other piece of paper. Again, line up your corners nicely. Press down to the left, press down to the right. Then you can open your papers back up. And now take the left side, fold the bottom flap up to the center, being thorough with your crease again, making sure you line it right up to that middle edge, that middle crease line. It's very important to be precise when creating origami. Take the top half, fold it to the center as well. And then fold it in half so that the flap is opening facing you. Now do the same thing, repeat those steps with the sheet on the right side. So fold this up to the top and the top up to the bottom. And fold that in half. Now you have 2 sheets folded in half. I'm going to take the one on the left and I'm going to fold it to the right. Perfectly in the center. I'm going to crease it. And take the one on the right and fold it to the left as well. So now I have 2 sheets of paper folded in half. Now I'm going to open these up and I'm going to push this one off to the side for a minute. I'm going to take the left side and I'm going to fold it in the center coming down. So it's going to fold in this direction, pointing downward. Crease that edge. Then I'm going to take the right side and I'm going to fold that one upward. Make sure you line it up really nice. Then I'm going to take the left side and I'm going to point it upward. Take the bottom side and I'm going to fold it downward. And now you can see these seams in the middle here. I'm going to flip these over. So now they're facing outward. I'm going to take the one on the left and I'm going to fold the bottom. I'm going to turn it and angle it and I'm going to fold it inward. Then I'm going to do the same thing to the top. I'm going to take this, if you can imagine, the square right here, and I'm going to fold the square in half on a diagonal all the way over to the other side. I'm going to crease that one. Then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this flap in, pressing down and creasing this edge. And I'm going to fold this one in so it kind of looks like a parallelogram. Fold those 2 sides in. Then I'm going to leave that one be. Now I'm going to do the same exact thing with this side. I'm going to fold this bottom flap in and the top flap down. And then I'm going to fold this side in. And this bottom flap in. Next, I'm going to flip this one on the right over on an angle. And this seam is open right here. So I took this side and I flipped it over, and I'm placing it in the opposite direction of the one that's on the bottom. I'm going to open up this flap on the left, and I'm going to press this one in. Then I'm going to fold the top back down. Then I'm going to fold this top one up, and I'm going to tuck this bottom flap in. Just like that. Then I'm going to flip it over. And now I'm going to take this edge that's already pre-folded, and I'm going to tuck it into the center area until I get it flush. And then I'm going to take the bottom flap, and I'm going to tuck this in towards the center. Just to review those steps. If it gets a little tricky, you can ask a neighbor to help you. Just gotta tuck this in and bend it all the way over. So sometimes you just need to adjust the flaps just ever so slightly. And here you have your Ninja Star. Here's another one I made. You can flick these, of course not inside, or you can just toss them. And these are called Origami Ninja Stars. Enjoy!